Xcel warned some customers they may lose power in northwestern Colorado today due to predicted winds. Trouble ended up being on the Front Range. We saw some outages reported in Erie, Lafayette, Boulder. Xcel says it was the wind causing issues with equipment. It was not preemptive blackouts. Xcel says it has not had any of those today. Now, whatever you might save on power costs during an outage can easily be wiped out in expenses and hassle if you say lose refrigerator or frozen food, and then real risk for people if you're relying on power for medical equipment. Our Marshall Zallinger takes us to Boulder for a look at the impact on small business.
Candlelights add ambiance to a restaurant, except when they're needed to see to clean the kitchen because of an unplanned power outage.
We've experienced a series of extended power outages. No heads up.
Dakota Soifer is the chef and owner of Cafe Aion on the hill in Boulder.
Additionally, they've been happening on Friday evening. Completely lost all of our business.
For a restaurant that relies on evening customers, that means lost revenue. Xcel does have a claims process, but only if Xcel is negligent and also if insurance does not cover the loss.
Unfortunately, ours does not, and I'm not aware of really any insurance that is going to cover a loss for, hours versus weeks. We weren't shut down for weeks, but it leaves us in a really tough spot.
Soifer has submitted 2 claims to Xcel for losses.
I believe it was $7,000 or $8,000 for loss of sales, plus employees lost out, loss of wages.
He was denied one so far and had an email conversation with an Xcel claims investigator. One of those replies from Xcel said, anytime there is high winds and heat, the system goes into wildfire safety settings to not start any fires should a power line get blown off a pole. I know that can be very frustrating, but it is necessary to prevent widespread damages.
The solution is not just to leave the system on heightened alert when the conditions don't dictate that. When it's raining and it's not windy and it's not 103 degrees, there's no reason for it.
The criteria for Xcel to even be responsible for a claim is negligence. Defining that can be the difference between a denial and perhaps getting $7,000 to $8,000.
Not millions, but it's very meaningful to a small business.
I asked Xcel for some data today. Success rates, denial rates of claims submitted. Really, what are your chances of winning and seeing some money? A spokesman worked on it today, Kyle, but was unable to get me anything, at least today.
I feel like that really is a fair question that people still want an answer to, which is if I've gone through the hassle of the outage, the impact on my business, if I'm going to go through the hassle of the claim, I want to know if I have some kind of probability of success.
Yeah, what's my hitting percentage?
Yeah.
Am I striking out 9 out of 10 times or 10 out of 10 times?
Sure.
Or is it like, hey, if you didn't realize you could submit a claim, you got a real good chance of getting paid no matter what?
Absolutely. All right. Well, please follow up. Thank you, Marshall.